Hey there, story lovers, and welcome to the Story You Do channel with your host Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you this update video about what's happening with my career, and what's happening with me at this point in time. So, 20 years ago, I started with an idea for a film, a screenplay for a story back in New Zealand, which came to me in a vision, and I started writing. Now, keep in mind that this was a time where I didn't know jack shit about screenplays. I didn't know jack shit about screenwriting itself. So what I did was I started writing like everybody else would, like novel writing and all that. And when I started working in New Zealand, I met this writer in 2009 who actually pointed me the right direction, and he actually says Final Draft was actually the software of choice for the industry, so I should get that. Now, because I was actually using a free software like Celtics at that time, because I heard of Celtics, it was free, and I was just able to use it. But this was when the guy pointed out that not to get myself, that I should get it. So what I did was I got it. I got the software, and I started writing screenplays from then on, even though I didn't know anything but how to formulate descriptions and dialogue and whatever. So in 2012, actually this was like before that, like 2011, I think, when I was at Pasadena City College in Pasadena, I took up a screenwriting class. I made it a point to take up screenwriting class because I was still passionate about this other idea that I had. So I pursued it, and I learned things that me as a newbie didn't know, that writers should know, that how screenwriting works and how screenplays are written, and that they're not written like novels. That's the basic thing. And so I learned a few things, and I went through a few drafts. It was okay, and but when I went to college and got feedback, those drafts were pretty crappy. So what I did was after a lot of disagreements and after a few more rewrites, I was able to perfect the story. Now, within this time, because at the New York Film Academy, I pursued a degree, filmmaking degree, bachelor's of filmmaking degree, and this was actually the time when there was a lot of disagreements about the script and the structure and all that, and the kids there, my classmates there, were actually not getting it, and I struggled with that for a while. And I just thought to myself, they're not going to get it. But after I graduated, I went to volunteer for the New Filmmakers Academy. Actually, New Filmmakers LA. It's an organization that does monthly screenings for filmmakers around the world, and this was done in LA. So that, as a panel reviewer there, because I was selected as a panel reviewer, I had to review films and say yes, no, or maybe. So that gave me other perspective. That actually taught me how to differentiate between a great film, a good film, a bad film, and a really ugly film. And also, it gave me a little insight what kind of stories, quality stories that I could be writing. Now from there, I actually did some screenplay reading for a couple of producers. One was receiving submissions through the Nichols Fellowship, and the other is a development producer I'm still working with. And it was while at these two jobs I actually gave me a perspective on how to better write my stories. So when I look at a screenplay now, I objectively look at it rather than simply saying to myself, "Oh, I put my heart and soul into this, so I really feel passionate about this, so it's going to stay that way." No, it's I looked at it objectively, and I started writing objectively. So where I'm at right now is I am actually finishing the second draft of my second screenplay. Now the first draft was fine. This is the second draft, so I'm just cleaning things up. And I just recently thought of a third idea, which actually also came to me in a vision like the first one. So I'm working on that, the details. So at the moment, I'm also doing some council work as a volunteer. So I'll keep you posted. Just to get myself more experience. So I'll keep you posted on that. So watch out for it. Now, with that said, this is Jared Dean Winchester, also known as a Story Dude. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you for the next video.